Hi, my name is Jen Delaney, and I'm a body-centered counselor in Boulder and Denver, certified in brain spotting. And today I'd like to lead you through a healing, grounding, protective visualization. So find a comfortable place, lying or sitting, and close your eyes. And just tune into gravity. We spend our whole day opposing gravity, even by keeping our heads up, by standing, by keeping our mouths closed. So tune in to the pull of gravity, allowing your body to relax and give over any of the tension, emotional or physical tension that it's ready to release. You may feel like your shoulders are like melting wax, or imagining them to be a melting ice cube. Just allowing the tension to leave your jaw, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the face. Feeling like the legs are sandbags. Getting a real sense of the weight of the body, as well as the places where the body comes into contact with the couch or chair or floor, wherever you happen to be resting. Imagining beautiful thick roots growing from the bottom of your feet, moving all the way down into the earth. Connecting you to the earth. Now visualizing a beautiful golden light that moves beginning at the top of the head down through the body. It moves like liquid lava, but it's the perfect temperature, and it's a healing golden light that comes right down from the sun. But it moves slowly, taking with it any tension you're ready to release. You feel it begin at the top of the head, moving down into the shoulders, feeling the neck relaxing. It moves down into the arms, into the hands, healing anywhere that it touches as it moves down into the mid-body, across the chest, into the hips and the pelvis, down into the legs, and into the feet. Feeling the roots drawing this beautiful light right down out of the body, pulling any of the tension now. The earth can dissipate the tension, can absorb the tension. You feel these roots. They serve two purposes: to pull any of the tension from the body, any of the emotional toxicity, while at the same time nourishing and feeding you. You can imagine it coming back up, a beautiful light, a beautiful felt sense of vitality and nourishment coming up the back of the body from the roots, so that it's like a cycle in the body, exhaling any of the tension, inhaling vitality up the back of the body and down the front of the body. This beautiful light carries all of the tension from you. Spending a little time with that now as you inhale up the back of the body, the vitality, and you exhale all of the tension down the front of the body. Inhaling nourishment, exhaling tension. Spending a minute doing that now as you feel the weight of the body. Inhaling nourishment, strength, exhaling tension. Your body might feel both weighted with the relaxation, but also lighter as you release some of the things that you've been holding on to that don't serve you anymore. Trusting that anything that doesn't want to leave is there to protect you. And now visualizing at arm's length distance around you three-dimensionally a beautiful orb of light, choosing any color that feels healing to you at this time. That might change from day to day. But allowing this to be your new boundary instead of your skin, so that you have a little bit of distance from the rest of the world. Let it be a bright color. And within that arm's length distance space, you bring anything that creates a sense of calm. I don't use the word safe because maybe your body has never truly felt safe. But tuning into calm is something the body can do to some degree. And that's what we want to increase for you. There's a sense of being protected, a sense of being grounded and held. So with this time, imagining anything that creates a sense of calm, furnishing that space with what creates serenity for you. That might be a landscape like the ocean or the mountains. You may be thinking of an animal companion, maybe angels, maybe fairies, maybe a fuzzy robe and slippers and a good book by a fireplace. Just anything at this time that creates peace. No person may enter this boundary. Make it a little bit more real by inhaling and allowing that boundary light to expand, just like your chest expands with the breath. And exhaling, it comes back to arm's length distance. Inhaling, it expands. Exhaling, it returns to the original spot. You don't have to think about anything right now. It's as though your breath is breathing you, as you feel encompassed by this blanket of peace, as you feel held. Spending a minute right now in the boundary light, in this sense of being held and comforted and protected. Where in your body can you tune in to calm? For some, it may be the chest space. For others, life is so intense that it may just be your pinky finger, or your toes, or just your big toe. Getting a felt sense for where you feel the calmest. And allowing yourself to steep in this feeling. This is a reference point for your body. And the more you can take time to resource, the more the nervous system can heal. The brain tends towards fight, flight, or freeze when you get triggered or stressed. And for some people, they think if they anticipate the worst, they're going to know how to handle what's coming. But unfortunately, in the brain, all the blood flow remains in the limbic and reptilian parts of the brain, and not in the creative brain. So as you spend some time resourcing, it will help the creative brain to stay online, the neocortical brain. You practice this as a preventative measure. But even if you are stressed in the moment, something triggers you, if you can just put a hand on your heart and just remember this moment, remember this calm, you begin to create new wires or new patterns for the brain. Inhaling expansion, exhaling this beautiful light goes back to the original point. Inhaling vitality up the back of the body, exhaling anything you don't need anymore down the front of the body into the earth. So that you're feeling these two cycles, these two loops that create both for you grounding as well as protection, and both create calm. Spend as long as you want to. Choose your favorite loop. If you'd like to stay here, you can stay here. If you need to get going with your day or transition into night, just notice what you're hearing in the room. Notice your body on the couch or the chair, the bed or the floor, wherever you have chosen to relax. Notice the place the body comes into contact with that texture. Notice your breath. And making a choice to either come back to the room or to stay in this relaxed state for as long as you have time. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I wish you health, serenity, freedom, and joy.